If you think New York is too dangerous, then you have another thing coming. Welcome to Karachi, the city where death is never too far away. In this place, only two things matter: how many enemies you have made and how many innocent lives you can ruin. The streets are so messed up that even the cops fear to step out alone. But they're not the ones we are talking about. Today, we are going to shine a light on the gangs of Karachi. What do they do? Why don't people leave them alone? And what happens if you betray a member of these terrifying gangs? You will find out in today's episode. You know what they say about Mumbai and Calcutta? There are just two places in the world where you can hide a dead body without anyone noticing it: under a Bollywood set or inside a building in Jokes apart, India has its share of dark secrets, too. Let's talk about the hidden underworld of Karachi. It's an ordinary day in Karachi. Three men are sitting on a street corner discussing some business over a cup of tea when suddenly they are surrounded by armed men. Without giving any explanation, the attackers open fire at them. One of the men falls down bleeding. His companions try to help him, but there's nothing they can do. The attackers flee, leaving behind 3 wounded men and 1 dead body. This is just one of many such incidents that happen in Karachi every day. So why does such violence take place in broad daylight? Who are the people involved in it? And what is their objective? To answer this question, let us take you on a journey deep into the heart of Pakistan's largest metropolis, where we will reveal the disturbing reality behind the city's infamous gang culture and explore how it all began. We will also show you how a number of gangs operating in the area are engaged in a vicious battle for power, control, and dominance that has resulted in hundreds of deaths and left thousands more injured or missing. Before we begin our journey, please subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified whenever I post a new video. Now let's get started. Pakistan's biggest city is Karachi. It is home to around 20 million people from all walks of life. It is also the country's economic hub and a melting pot of cultures. But beneath the glitz and glamour lies a dark secret that no one dares to talk about: the gangs of Karachi. These ruthless groups operate with impunity, instilling fear in the hearts of ordinary citizens who live in constant terror of their next move. Their criminal activities range from drug trafficking and extortion to murder and kidnapping for ransom, and they don't seem to be stopping anytime soon. In fact, it seems like there are more of them than ever before, and they are becoming more powerful by the day. The city's most notorious gang leader is Arshad Papu, a Kha doctor who rules supreme over Lyari town with an iron fist. He is known for his extreme brutality and has been responsible for some of the most heinous crimes committed in recent times. Despite being wanted by the police for numerous offenses, he remains at large and continues to terrorize the residents of Lyari town. Another gang leader worth mentioning is Reman, also known as Bacha, who controls a vast network of criminals across Karachi. He has a reputation for being highly intelligent and cunning and is said to be involved in some of the biggest drug trafficking rings in the country. Despite being on the run from law enforcement agencies, he continues to evade capture and remains a major threat to society. Then we have Baba Latla, a feared gang leader who operates in the Jamshed Quarter area of Karachi. He is known for his extreme ruthlessness and is believed to be involved in a number of violent crimes, including murder and extortion. The police have launched a manhunt for him, but so far they have been unable to apprehend him. And finally, there is Uzair Baloch, a notorious gang leader who operates in the Orangi town area of Karachi. He is said to be involved in a number of criminal activities, including kidnapping for ransom and extortion. The police have launched several operations to crack down on his gang, but he remains at large and continues to terrorize the residents of Orangi town. Now that we've introduced you to some of the most notorious gang leaders in Karachi, it's time to take you on a journey through their ranks and reveal the inner workings of these criminal organizations. Before we delve into the dark world of Karachi's gangs, let me tell you a little story. Imagine growing up in a neighborhood where every day brings new challenges and dangers, where loyalty and trust are hard to come by and survival depends on your ability to navigate the treacherous waters of gang warfare. As you walk down the streets, you see young boys with dreams of making something of themselves caught up in the crossfire of rival gangs. They turn to crime as a means of survival, joining gangs and committing heinous acts like extortion, kidnapping, and murder. You see teenage girls forced into early marriages and motherhood, sacrificing their innocence and childhood for the sake of tradition and societal norms. And you see how poverty and inequality contribute to the cycle of violence and how government, corruption, and lawlessness enable these gangs to thrive. Through the eyes of these characters, you witness the harsh realities of living in a society torn apart by gang warfare. You see the devastating impact it has on families and communities and how it perpetuates a culture of fear and mistrust. You witness the bravery of individuals who try to break free from the cycle of violence, seeking justice and peace for their communities. But ultimately, the story is a cautionary tale, a warning of the dangers of gang warfare and the importance of fighting for a better future. Now let's get back to our journey. We'll start by talking about how these gangs recruit new members. Many of them target vulnerable people like teenagers and young adults who live in poverty and have few job opportunities. They offer these individuals a sense of belonging, purpose, and financial stability, which is hard to resist, especially if you're struggling to survive. Once someone joins a gang, they are expected to be loyal and obedient to their leader and follow their orders without question. Members often engage in criminal activities such as drug trafficking, extortion, and illegal gambling, which helps the gang earn money and maintain control over their territory. Being a member of a gang can be dangerous and risky. Members often face hostility from rival gangs and law enforcement, and there have been numerous cases of gang-related violence and deaths in Karachi. Despite the risks, many people are willing to join gangs because of the perceived benefits and the pressure to conform to societal norms and expectations. Next, let's talk about the different types of gangs that exist in Karachi. These gangs differ in terms of their size, structure, and criminal activities. Some are small and loosely organized groups of friends who engage in petty crimes such as theft and robbery, while others are large and hierarchical organizations with a complex chain of command and engage in more serious crimes such as drug trafficking and extortion. Gangs also have different territories, and each gang tries to expand its territory to gain more power and control. This often leads to conflicts and violence between gangs as they compete for limited resources and dominance. Now let's discuss the role of drugs in Karachi's gang culture. Many gangs are involved in the production, trafficking, and distribution of drugs, which are smuggled from neighboring countries such as Afghanistan and Iran. Drug trafficking is a lucrative business and provides gangs with a significant source of income, allowing them to expand their operations and influence. The use of drugs is also prevalent among gang members and can lead to addiction and other social problems. Finally, let's talk about the impact of gang warfare on society. Gang violence and lawlessness create a climate of fear and insecurity among the general public, leading to a breakdown in social order and stability. Citizens live in constant fear of being caught in the crossfire or targeted by gangs, and this can lead to a mass exodus of people from affected areas. Government authorities are often unable to effectively combat gang warfare due to corruption and a lack of resources, which creates a sense of impunity among gang members and allows them to operate with little fear of consequences. In conclusion, Karachi's gang culture is a complex and multifaceted problem with deep roots in societal issues such as poverty, inequality, and lawlessness. Understanding the different aspects of gang warfare, including recruitment, structure, criminal activities, and the impact on society, is crucial for developing effective solutions to combat this menace. Now let's talk about how you can help make a difference. Supporting organizations that work to provide education, job training, and other resources to at-risk youth can help prevent them from joining gangs. Advocating for stronger law enforcement and criminal justice measures can help hold gang members accountable for their actions and deter others from engaging in gang-related activities. And finally, promoting peace-building initiatives and conflict resolution programs can help create a more stable and secure environment in Karachi and reduce the factors that contribute to gang warfare. Thank you for watching today's video. If you want to watch more videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel. Also, let us know in the comments below what you thought about the video and what suggestions you have for us. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.